Would you mind introducing yourself for us, please?
Yes, my name is Katie Lynn Sherry, and I'm from Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri. Well, we're glad to have you right now as we're here talking about your book, which is called Month by Month. Is that correct?
Month by Month, an everyday savings guide.
All right. Now, if you wouldn't mind telling us a little bit about your background.
Well, for the past 16 years, I've been a professional tutor, and I teach higher level math and science to a varied age range. I primarily focus on high school, college, and then adults returning back to school.
What's your story behind why you created this book?
Well, actually, it's my story, and the reason why I created this book is a little more personal. My husband and I purchased a home about 4 years ago, and right as we were moving into the home, and keep in mind, we bought it at the right time for the right price. We had our savings, we were not doing the cart for the horse. We really had our ducks in a row. However, about 2 months after moving into the home, we were notified that my husband would no longer have opportunities for overtime. And we were really dependent on that extra income. So as a result, I had to dig into my past when I survived on little to nothing and learn how to apply my savvy shopping skills in order to obtain things for the home, also for just basic goods and services.
Now, you said you had to dig into your past. What do you mean there?
Well, I've always been a great shopper. I've always been able to find a deal, and I know how to save $1 on anything. So literally, I went through all of my notes that I had taken on sales, on when the right time to buy something was, and I compiled that all in a list, and that's what I used to shop from. And as a result, I was able to save 50, sometimes 75% on my just everyday shopping.
So this is a list that you had gathered over a period of time.
Over a period of time, because I've always kept track. I'm very math-oriented, and you don't have to be math-oriented to save money, but I knew that I wanted to only pay 24 cents for a can of green beans. So it was nice to know, when is that going to happen again?
So is that what then led to this?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
So would you say then, a lot of people today are familiar with the whole extreme couponing craze that's on the internet and on TV, etc. Is that what you are then?
Well, I have had a past with doing extreme couponing, probably not to the level that they show on TV. Everything that I would if you want to call it extreme couponing, everything that I would shop for would be things that I would need or a friend would need, and I was always looking for things that were free or at rock bottom prices. But what I've discovered is the climate for shoppers who use coupons has changed. You cannot go into a store, at least not in the Kansas City area, and I don't think that there's any metropolitan area where you can just walk in with $2,000 worth of coupons and walk out of the grocery store for $5. The stores are starting to put limits on those things. Oftentimes you'll see a coupon where you have to buy 2 other products in order to save the $1 on the one thing you needed. So, the manufacturers are changing the game, and the retail environment is just different now.
So would you say that there's a secret or a trick to how to do this and fit it into how the stores are now running things?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can actually save a lot of time and a lot of money by not worrying about those coupons and just focusing on the things that your family needs and buy them at the right time.
How did that lead you to creating this book?
Well, I noticed that a lot of my friends and family were asking me questions. People were asking me to take them on customized private shopping trips. So in other words, I was taking my tutoring skills, and instead of teaching math, I was teaching them how to shop. And I was watching people, go from a $200 a week grocery bill to like $150. Might not seem like a lot, but saving even that 25% meant the difference between being able to fill up their gas tank or not.
So would you say your book is only on saving groceries?
Oh, no. No. Did you know that even there is the right time to buy freezers? There's the right time to buy a mattress and tires. The sales cycle does not just apply to groceries. It applies to baby products, even food and beverages, adult party food and beverages like alcohol sales. when's the right time to buy wrapping paper? How about all of your knives, spoons, and forks for your barbecues? That type of thing.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to just be groceries.
Gotcha. So can you kind of give us a little breakdown of what is involved within your book? Is it an actual book?
It's a workbook. It's kind of interactive. And I wrote down each month I give you the opportunity to see a list of the products you can expect to find on sale. And keep in mind, this is in any area of the country, not just where I'm at right now, and not just where you're at, but this is something that's nationwide. So, for example, if June is National Beef Month, it is National Beef Month, and you can expect to find great deals on steaks, hamburger, that type of thing in June. And that's nationwide. And so what I have done is I have kept track of when things go on sale, and I've published a list for each month. And so part of my 3-part month would be you receive your list, and I did make it so that it's large enough that you can see it from your grocery cart. The second thing that I did was I let you in on my secrets. My secrets are kind of cool because they are my personal experiences. They are my little tidbits.
Your tricks of the trade.
My tricks of the trade, exactly.
Okay. And you put all that in the book?
All of it.
Easy is it to adapt to it?
I would say your very first shopping trip.
Okay.
Because I put it out in list format, people are used to lists. You make a list when you're going to the grocery store, and hopefully when you get to that category, you'd go, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to wait till around May and stock up on all my Hispanic products, like taco shells and refried beans, salsas, that type of thing, because we have Cinco de Mayo just around the corner. So it might not occur to you to wait.
Buy then.
To buy it then, but hey, you know what? If you know that those spice mixes are going to be at their lowest price of the year, that's the time that you want to buy 2 or 3 to have in your cupboard. You don't want to buy those in the middle of December. Hopefully, over the course of maybe 6 to 10 months, you will have a well-stocked pantry. This does not happen overnight. I don't want anybody to think that they need to go out there and do $2,000 worth of shopping just to have a full pantry. I would do this $20 at a time, $50 at a time. See if you can just lower your grocery bill by 10%. See if you can lower your everyday savings by 50%. And then when you're used to it, you'll know how to plan your meals around those things that are on sale.
So literally you're saying follow the month-by-month process, rather than trying to do it all in a particular month. Spread it out.
And as far as time saving is concerned, well, if you have a menu plan and you know you need ketchup, wouldn't it be nice to just go grab it out of your pantry, feed your family the meal that you had planned, and it saves you hours and hours of grocery shopping. And then when you're walking in there for one item, what do most people do? Fill their cart. They'll fill whatever container they're given.
Yep.
So if you grab that hand basket, you're going to make sure it's full before you check out because, oh, well, I got to get this while I'm here.
And it's usually not stuff you really need.
No, that's when you end up with the little baby donuts that are covered in chocolate. They aren't really good for you.
But they do taste good.
Oh, Bill Murray, the Breakfast of Champions, right?
Yep.
Was it Bill Murray? Anyway, it was one of the folks on Saturday Night Live, the little chocolate donuts.
Yep.
So anyway, I digress. At any time you can stay away from that impulse shopping saves you money. You know, your dollars are hard to earn. And you should really think about how each one of those dollars is going to be spent before you get to the grocery store. And don't be fooled by a lot of their sales tactics.
Who can do this?
Anybody.
All right, so one of the biggest questions that people are going to be asking themselves right now is, how do they get your workbook?
It's easy. There is an Order Now button on this page. Please go ahead and click it now. I know you're going to love this book. Thank you.